Now members, in this lesson we are going to focus on how do we sketch curves or how do we draw curves. So here, now first case they will give you points and then they tell you to find the curve passing through those points. Another time they will give you such a table and then they tell you find that. And then the other way they will give you this and they tell you copy and complete the table. So if they tell you to copy and complete the table like we've been seeing, by this time the curves are having powers like that. So let me show you an example. If say they told me copy and complete the table. So if they never gave me this value, so what I do, this is how we place it on a calculator. So we would have said you come and open the calculator, then you press this bracket, then you start the x value there is -2. So then you put -2, then you open the brackets, then you come and press this button of square, then you press it, then you press equals. That's how I'm getting that 4. That's how we are having this 4 here. The other one, then if you put in the one for -1, you just come here and correct this and you put here -1. You press there 1. Sorry, this is 1. So then you press equals. I think you see why we are having 1 here. So if they give you others, you put 1 by 1. So now, for example, the other one, I think you see, then you start with this one here. This one here. I'm going to press on x to -2, then I'm pressing that function. So I want the value of 1, I have the value of x, but I'm choosing it. Let me put in this and you see. So there what will happen, I'll press, the right part is 1, then plus, I open brackets, then I put the x value, see there is -2. Then I put -2. Then to press the cube, you press shift here. Then you press this up here, you see it. The cube will come, then I press equals. I think this is why I'm having -7 there. So that's how we plot that. So if you want now to go for x equal -1, you just press this button. Come and substitute in when x is -1. Then press equals. I think you see that we have a 0 for y. So that's how we go in. Now if you want to get in when y is positive, then now this one is positive. So remove a negative and you put there 2. Then you press equals. So that's why you see that there is a 9. So that's how we do that using calculator. So now, the other way they tell you that put the graph, then they never put this. That's how you put them on a calculator. Or you can say, if y is equal to x, so x is -2 squared. But this is the same as -2 times -2. And negative times the negative, we get a positive. 2 times 2, we get a 4. So that's how we handle that. Here, whenever you cube a number, it returns its sign. So here you be careful. Anyway, so that's for these points. We have -2, 0. I think this -2, 0 is here. So that's my -2, 0. Then I have 0, 4, which is here. Then I have 2, 0. You name. This is 2, 0. This is 4, 0. And then this is -2, 0. So those are the points. Now, here when we are joining points of the curve, we use a free hand. That's the difference between lines and curves. Lines, we use a ruler. But when we are joining points of a curve, we use a free hand, as I'm showing you here. So now, this means we start from this point, we're going to this. So we use a free hand. So you see, my curve is going to come like this. So you use a free hand like this. Pass it to this point. Then it goes down like that, using a free hand. Then you come and name this is y equaling to 4 minus x squared. So you see that we use a free hand. Free hand. So when I come to this, still I first get the points. So the point, find the points and do the curve. The points are -2, 4, -2, 4. You read the x, y. Then -1, 1. The x, the y. 0, 0. Then 1, 1. Then 2, 4. So those are the points. Then I come. This is negative 2, 4. So negative 2, 4. My negative 2, 4 is there. I press a point there. Then negative 1, 1 is going to be there. Then I have 0, 0. Then I have 1, 1, which is there. Then I have 2, 4, which is there. 2, 4. X is 2, Y is 4. Then we join using a free hand. So you start from this side or this side, any. So let me now start from this side. Using a free hand, then you complete. You come like this, then you complete up when you reach this point here. I think you see. You don't shake. Yes, your arm should be firm enough. So you start now, my calf being able to approach it. What am I remaining with? Name. So this is y equal to x squared. If I come to this, negative 2, 7. Now here, remember when we are doing scale drawing, finding appropriate scale. So it's that here my values of y are big. So basing on my blackboard, that's why I use 2 centimeters. That's what we use. We say use an appropriate scale. So here I have the x is negative 2, the y is negative 7. Negative 2, negative 7. Negative 7 is between negative 6 and this. So it's going to be here. I think it's going to be there. Yeah, here. Negative 7, negative 2. Then I come, negative 1, 0. Negative 1, 0. It's there. Then I come to 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So our 1 is here. So our 0, 1 is going to be here. So this is negative 7, negative 2, comma, negative 7. This is negative 1, 0. This is 0, comma, 1. And then we need 1, 2. Sorry. We need 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2 is here. 1, 2. 1, 2 is here. 1, 2. Then we need 2, 9. 2, 9 is here. 9 is between 8 and 10. So 2, 9 is there. This is 2, 9. This is 1, 2. Then, what I'm meaning with? To join using a free hand. So then, I join like this. Free hand, I think you see. If I can do this, then it means that you can also do this. Passing through that point, then pass it through this point, then it joins this point down like that. So then you see, very free and very easy. So this is y equal to 1 plus x cubed. That's how I can plot that. So now, some questions, they are going to give me an incomplete table. We have seen how you can complete it. By the way, I can also show you how you press this function, all of it. On the calculator, then you just put the value of x the way you want, and then it will be giving the values of y. But let me show you that. So, if you want to press those values of x straight away, you want to put in the other function, the right, y plus x cubed, 1 plus x cubed. What you do, you come here, press your 1. Then come here on alpha. Okay, first before that, let us first say plus, because you see we have a plus there. Then come here on alpha, say alpha. Then come here on alpha, you see this value x. Are you seeing this value of x? Then press that x. Then you need to cube it. Then you press shift. You need to cube it, telling us you first press this shift, then you press this, so shift, then that. You see now that's the function we are having. Now from there, then you press this button curl. You see this button? You press this button curl, this one. Calc. So you press it. Okay? So there they're asking which value of x do you want. So set our value of x, the first one is negative 2. Then I put negative 2. Negative 2. Then press equals. Then after I press equals, Are you seeing? -7. If I want to put in another one, I press cal. Then they tell me which value, Then you press in, then you press in our value there. So you see, -2, that's what we had first. Then you press equals, we got -7. Okay? Then you press it again. You press equals. Then they ask me which value. Then you press -1. Then you press equals. I think this -1 is giving us 0. So those are the values of why we are getting. Then press equals. They're asking you now which value. Then next x there is 0. So you press 0, then press equals, then press equals again. They're asking you which value, then you put in 1, then you press equals. You see? 2. Then they're asking which other value, then you put in the 2. I think you see we get a 9. So that's the other way you can press this on a calculator. So that's the method, the procedure of pressing it on a calculator. Then you just punch in the value. The same it works here. So if you do this was, let me show you if it was just x squared. X squared. So if it was x squared, now you come and say, now you say alpha, then you press this x. Then you need to square it. Now to square here, it's just there. You press that square. Then you press this button cal. Okay, they are asking which value. So our first value there is -2. You press -2, press equals. I think we see we have 4. Press equals. Get You press equals, then you get our. So you press in our -1. No. Okay, you press in our -1. Press equals, you see that we got a 1. So that's how we can use a calculator to evaluate them. So that's what I had for today. I wish you well. Now, this is our last topic. We are going to learn activity of integration. The next coming hours, then copy these notes, transfer them into your book, then we see what happens. You try the exercise in your learner's guide, and the ones I'm going to leave, then you bring them with these notes into your notes book. Okay, see you there.